Hello everyone, how you guys doing? And welcome to Topic Tuesday. Once a month I try to have a topic or a question or some information that I'm trying to give you guys. So this Topic Tuesday we're going to be talking about good buys. Things that I think that are good to buy for your reborn baby hobby or for your reborn baby. So let's start with Wonder Wafers. And I have one. And it is in the baby powder scent. I haven't really seen these advertised as much in the reborn community as they were back in the day when I first got into the hobby. But Wonder Wafers are an excellent buy. I highly recommend them. I know reborn mommies put them inside of the baby's cloth body, or they'll put them in their diaper to have the baby smelling like baby powder. It is amazing. It's amazing. I also use my Wonder Wafers in my little accessory containers for my babies. So they're pacifiers, they're hair bows, things like that. I also have Wonder Wafers in those containers so it can also smell like baby as well. So I got mine many years ago off of eBay, and I still have a lot. I know Bountiful Baby sells them as well, so I do highly recommend Wonder Wafers, you guys. My second good buy is Dreft detergent. You guys, I love the smell of Dreft. Now, I didn't use Dreft before I had my daughter, but once I had my daughter, of course, I got Dreft for her, but now I also use it to wash my baby's clothes, and I love it. I love it. Y'all know I do a lot of thrifting, so I love that I can wash them in Dreft, and they'll have that baby smell. Love it, love it. And I also have Dreft scent boosters as well. So I love these things. Love them. They just add that extra smell, that extra baby smell, so you have the baby feel with the weight of them, and then you have the baby smell. I just absolutely love it. So another good buy is, if you have the budget and the room in your laundry room, is to also get a baby detergent, a Dreft. My third good buy is Johnson & Johnson baby cologne. Another thing to help with the realism in smell is Johnson & Johnson baby cologne. I love this stuff, but as you can see, it is taped down. For some reason, all the ones that I got didn't close properly. So what I do is I transfer it to a fingertip sprayer, and then I just make sure this is secured. So I just use this fingertip sprayer on my baby's clothes, and it just adds that, like I said, extra layer of realism because they smell so good. Now, I know it's kind of hard sometimes to find Johnson & Johnson baby cologne. I usually find it at Walmart, and it's on the bottom shelf, so you really have to look for it. So I made sure I showed you guys what it looks like. Another good buy is actually buying a room deodorizer for your nursery area, or for your nursery, so that the ambiance, the smell can permeate and penetrate, and you have that baby powder smell or baby smell. Now, I actually have Angel of Mine room spray, and I get this at Dollar Tree, you guys. It does have different colors. Sometimes it's blue, sometimes it's green, and it smells just like baby powder. So if I know I'm going to be in the nursery, if I'm fixing to change a baby, or if I'm in there switching their seasons out, I just spray a little bit of that, and it permeates, and it's not overpowering for me. So I really like that as well. If you don't have room sprays, or if you like candles, try to find some baby scented candles or some baby powder scented candles. I use Bath & Body Works plug-ins, so maybe Airwick or some other room deodorizing companies may have something that's in a baby powder scent as well, so you can use that. I know sometimes smells are they can be iffy. Sometimes it can be overpowering, sometimes it won't be enough, but if you can find a scent that you like, I think it will add another layer of realism to set the mood, to set the tone, have good vibes when you're interacting in the area that you play with your babies. Another good buy that I highly recommend you guys is heartbeat boxes. So here is a heartbeat box that I purchased off of Bountiful Baby. This is one that I haven't opened yet. They had a sale, so I bought a lot of them in case I get another baby. So that's what it looks like, and it does click. Let me see if I can get it to click for you guys. So that's the sound you will hear when it activates. It doesn't bother me because I love to feel their little boom, 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 boom when I'm holding them. So I highly recommend heartbeat boxes. So back in the day when I got Toy, her artist, Cindy Dennard of DollSoBeautiful.com, offered it at an additional price. And I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get it. And now I absolutely love it. All my babies have heartbeat boxes. So I purchased a lot because I love them so much from Bountiful Baby. So if I ever get any new babies, I will have a heartbeat ready for them. If you don't want to purchase it from Bountiful Baby, hold on, you guys. I just had to run up and down my stairs to go get this heartbeat box to show you guys. A little winded. If you don't want to purchase it from Bountiful Baby, Build-A-Bear also has a comparable product. I think it's a little bit bigger, and they're red versus the ones from Bountiful Baby are pink. So I highly recommend heartbeat boxes. Another layer of realism. That's what we're striving for, is realism. So you can have your baby laying on you or laying on your lap, and you can feel their little heartbeat. So I really, really love that feature. Another good buy, which I think is a great buy, you guys, is glass eyes. I was not aware of the brilliance and the radiance of glass eyes. I didn't know about glass eyes until I got Izzy, his artist, MsSerenity Smith of MsSerenity Smith Babies. She just put glass eyes in him. I didn't request it. I think that's just something she does because they look so amazing. I can't capture how radiant his eyes are on camera, but trust me, in person, his eyes are gorgeous. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. I may take him outside and do a video outside and see if I can capture the wonderful radiance of his glass eyes. So if you have the opportunity to have glass eyes for your baby, I highly recommend it. I think they're about $50. I think the last time that I looked on Bountiful Baby or a site like that, like McPherson's or something like that, I think they weren't about $50, and they're worth it. They are absolutely worth it. I know acrylic eyes are much, much cheaper, but glass eyes look really, really realistic and beautiful in your baby. So that is another good buy. Something that I recently talked about, you guys, is I believe every Reborn collector, every Reborn mommy, every Reborn daddy, auntie, cousin, everyone should have weighting material for your baby. You should have polyfill, you should have poly pellets, and you should have zip ties. Yes, you should always have those on hand. You never know what can happen. You never know if you want to reweigh a baby, if you want to tighten their limbs, if you want to loosen their limbs. I just think that having those products on hand because you have reborn babies is a must. I know some of us may be a little apprehensive about performing surgery or disassembling our babies, but there are many, many, many videos on it on YouTube. That's how I learned about it, and I had to put Sky together when I got her. So I was like, I can't not know how to do this. So I researched it and saw like box packings, like artists putting their dolls together to send out to their new mommy. So I got familiar with watching a lot of different videos, and so I was able to assemble Sky. And since I have taken her apart and putting her back together, reweighed her, did some other things, moved her magnet, so just having those weighting materials on hand, you need to have them, you guys. It's a very good buy to purchase those things. Also, you need like nippers, like nail clippers, to make sure you can cut your cable ties. I also keep tights in case I want to add additional weighting or anything like that. So just to have weighting material on hand, you guys, is always a good buy. For us Reborn mommies on social media, I think having props and accessories is also good buys, because you can see a baby in a picture in a cradle just by themselves, but then to see a baby in a cradle next to a pacifier or next to a lovey or a bottle, that just adds more to the picture, I think. So props and accessories can take a good picture, I think, to a great picture. So I have a lot of loveys, I have a lot of blankets, I have a lot of toys, I have a lot of accessories and props, so that I think I can make my pictures look a little bit better. That's just my opinion, you guys. The babies are beautiful in themselves, but I just like when they have additional props and things like that to make the pictures look better for social medias. Along the lines of accessories and props, I also think blankets and backdrops are very important. They're very good buys, because you don't want to see Even if the baby changes clothes, you don't want to see the same baby on the same blanket every time. That gets a little monotonous, a little bit boring. So having different blankets, different backdrops, and different things like that, I think are really good buys for taking pictures. If you like taking pictures of your babies and you want to have different pictures, you want to have different elements in the pictures, especially Reborn artists, oh my goodness, they take exceptional pictures. I'm in awe of their pictures. They are so beautiful. They always pick the right colors for the baby's skin tone. They always pick the right props. It's just amazing. So I'm trying to get on their level. I really, really am. I want to add more to my pictures to have my babies looking more realistic and things like that. So blankets and backdrops, I think, are always good buys. I purchase, let's say 99.9% of my blankets from the thrift store. A couple of them I have bought, but most of my blankets are from the thrift store, or you can go to the thrift store and just buy some fabric, or you can go to Joann's, or however you want to get it. But I purchased most of my backdrops and blankets from the thrift store just to have different colors and different elements, different textures for my backdrops for my babies. I also go to Dollar Tree. Like if it's a holiday, you can get little trinkets to add to the photos. So just accessories and backdrops and blankets are always good buys, you guys. I was unaware of how important lighting is in taking pictures, so I think additional lighting or lighting equipment is also a good buy. I'm not telling you guys to go out and buy the most expensive lighting. That's not what I'm saying. Stay within your budget, stay within your means, and research and find what equipment would be best for you, what would be best suited for how you like to take pictures, the area that you have, the setup that you have, because I don't want the same equipment, me personally, as a Reborn artist. They have a whole studio, they have a little setup, they have all this stuff that I necessarily don't need. So I do want some lighting equipment. Like right now, I'm actually at my vanity and I have vanity lights with daylight light bulbs in it. So lighting equipment like that. If you're doing videos in a darker area, you may want to upgrade your light bulbs. So like I have daylight light bulbs and things like that. You may need some different type of lighting. I don't know all the names. I'm trying to research, you guys, because I do want additional lighting, because I don't want to have to necessarily do videos in this particular area at all times. I want to be able to move around and do videos in other areas. So I am researching lighting equipment and different types of lights and things like that. So just upgrading or adding additional lighting will be very beneficial, and I think it's a really good buy. Now that you got your lighting right, I think another good buy would be editing equipment. Because now in the Reborn hobby, people want to be entertained. They want to be enthralled. They want you to do all this stuff. They want you to feed the baby in the morning, feed the baby at night, do your night routine, do your daycare drop-off routine. They want a lot of different different things for entertainment. Because back in the day, we were changing the baby. We just picked up the camera and showed us changing the baby, or we had something to talk about. We just picked up the baby and started doing a video. But now things are a little bit different. People want more from their video experience. So editing software, I think, is the way to go. I love editing, actually. I love doing time-consuming, monotonous things. That's just me. I'm quirky like that. So I actually do enjoy editing. So for my videos, I use KineMaster. For my pictures, I actually use GoDaddy Studio. I think it was formerly called Over. So those are my editing softwares that I use. I know there are hundreds of editing softwares out there. How meticulous and how detailed, however you want to get, depends on, you know, what software you want to invest in. But I think editing software would be a very good buy, especially if you do YouTube videos, you want an intro, you want an outro, you want to add little graphics and things like that. So I think editing software is a really good buy, you guys. The last good buy is actually new for me, and it is shoes. I really didn't put shoes on my babies until I had Izzy. So Sky, no shoes. Well, she had one pair. Toy had maybe 3 pairs of shoes and some slippers, whatever I could find for her at the thrift store, but not a lot of shoes. But then I got Izzy, got baby Swag, and I wanted him to have shoes, and I found one pair of really cute shoes for him one day at the thrift store, and boo, that just opened a whole can of worms for me, you guys, and now I love shoes. I actually think shoes help complete and complement the outfit. So I know a lot of you guys, you have little bitty babies and you don't think they need shoes. But if you have a bigger baby or a toddler or anywhere in between, shoes are great, you guys, and we can find shoes in newborn. We can find shoes in 0 to 3 all the time. So I just think shoes are a really good buy. They do take up a lot of space, so you got to be able to maneuver and rearrange things in your area to accommodate all the shoes you want to collect. But I do think shoes are a really good buy. They help complete the outfit, they help complement the outfit, and they just make it. You know, they can have a cute outfit on with their little toes out, but then they have a cute outfit on in the right shoes. Yes. So that is my last goodbye, you guys. I hope you enjoyed these helpful tips. I hope they sparked a little thought like, I never thought about that. Yeah, using baby scented laundry detergent, yeah, things like that. Adding, you know, editing equipment or editing software to your video. So I hope these were helpful to you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye.